This is Because I Care, an estate planning journal. And this is the author of the journal. She's an attorney in Nevada. Her name is Rena McDonald. And there are some testimonies on the back cover. But what I really want to point out is that this book is an opportunity for you to care for those that are important to you. While no one wants to think about the end of life, it's the most loving thing any of us can do because you'll be able to detail every wish you have to your heirs. And then this is not just any other book. This is a living document that will support you and your loved ones. It's an interactive journal and it'll walk you through each and every detail your heirs will need to know after you are gone. Would you like to look inside? I have a signed copy. But as you can see, the first page is praise for Because I Care. So you know other people use this. Here is the table of contents, just a couple of things that we'll be looking at, how to use the book and who needs it, security, communication, personal information, important people to contact, medical information, dependents information, financial information, debt, business, who gets what, which is probably the most important thing if you have a lot of heirs, accounts and passwords, pets information, funeral plans, where the important stuff is, my stuff, miscellaneous, thoughts, and glossary. Each chapter is separated by an introduction page. And then I like how you have notes and you're able to choose a date at the top of when you've added these notes. You wouldn't think that people that are close to you wouldn't know all of your personal information, but sometimes people don't know the maiden name or any of their grandparents' information. Say maybe you got remarried to a new spouse and you never gave them that information. So the important people need to know this. Here's your personal information page. It goes from your legal name, maiden, address, your cell phones, the password protection manager you use, your social security number, birthplace, marital status, I can't say occupation, I'm sorry. Occupation, military service, and then there's room for notes down here. That's just the first page of the personal information. There's other areas, especially like children, your other personal information, siblings, parents, extended family. And then at the end of that chapter, there's a place for notes. Another thing that is important is your medical contacts. So let's just look at this one, which just says medical information. In this chapter, there's a place to write down your important medical information, like who is your medical power of attorney and where is that medical power of attorney? You don't want to wait until you're in health insurance, medical conditions, and medications, your insurance, other things. It's very nicely detailed. Medical contacts, more notes. Let's go over one more chapter, and that will be business. It has all the important information you need to know about the business, not to mention social media information, bank information. So basically what I'm trying to say is this book has everything in here that you don't have to think when you're writing a list to make sure that your heirs have the information for. Because if you go through the journal and you do everything in here and you put it in here and put it in the safe place, and I know exactly where the safe place is, it is going to be inside your trust binder. It will be there in addition to your trust. And no one will have to go searching for anything. They'll have everything right where they need it. So you need this book. Everybody needs this book. Oh, and then there is one more section I want to share with you. Pretty much this entire book is all business until it gets to this last part, which is notes to those I love. So this is part where it gets personal, and this is an important section to speak to those that you leave behind. Use this as an opportunity to say things you always wish you had, and really it's because you care. So here is a whole section to write notes and put in the date. Another wonderful feature back here is not all of us speak legalese. So there is a glossary here in the back that talks about trust, trustor, trustees, successor trustees, will, beneficiary, heir, estate, executor, power of attorney, common types of power of attorney. Here gives you a lot of good information. And then lastly, let me tell you a little bit about the author. Rena McDonald is the managing partner of McDonald Law Group and the Eclipse Law Group. Rena and her firms have been recognized for their achievements and have won many awards, including Top 100 Lawyers, Best Business Firm in Henderson, Nevada, Top 100 Women in Las Vegas, and our Best Las Vegas Award winners. Rena has also been featured in several magazines and identified as a person to know in Southern Nevada. Rena McDonald is committed to serving the Las Vegas community. She was born and raised in Las Vegas and is very involved in improving our community. Rena was also recognized by the Henderson Chamber of Commerce and other organizations for her community service efforts. Rena is a best-selling international author, entrepreneur, and mother. Get the peace of mind that will come from filling out this journal, and then make sure that it's stored with your important estate documents.